Okay.
Tony and my friend.
Then I'm taking you to jail.
Okay.
And you won't get your phone. Nope. 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 Put your hands behind your back. Now.
You're next.
For what? Why am I getting arrested?
Child neglect. Put your hands behind your back.
What did I do though?
What did you do? It's what about you didn't do. You didn't watch your kid. Your kid's out on the road. This is a history with you two.
These are the moments that leave us speechless. The moments when children, innocent yet brave, take on the role of whistleblowers against the very people who are supposed to protect them. Starting with a case of 9-year-old boy who arrested his mom for giving a bag of drugs to the police officers. On July 13th, 2022, 9-year-old boy discovered a suspicious substance in his mother's room. He took the bag and locked himself in the bathroom. There, he FaceTimed his father, who was Kendra Long's ex-husband, to show him the substance and express his concerns. The father, alarmed by what he saw, immediately called the police. When officers arrived at the residence, the boy handed them a bag of whitish substance before his mother could intervene. Realizing it might be drugs, the officers swiftly secured the child and began questioning the mother.
Thank you. So, we were called to come check on your son.
What's up, little man? What's going on? Hey, I'm Officer Hanson. You scared? What's going on, man? What's going on? Do you want to take a seat on the bench?
He's got my phone in the bathroom for like an hour. What's going on?
I have no idea.
I have no idea what that is.
Well, you just handed it to me.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know.
So this is your child?
This is my baby. Yes, he's been in the bathroom for an hour.
Okay.
Literally an hour.
He was showing Tony this stuff that he found in the house.
I don't even know what that is.
Well, I don't either.
What did you find inside the house that made you scared? Okay. Do you know what drugs look like?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Just take some deep breaths.
I just saw a couple bodies. I was curious. Pour it out, and then I really knew what it was.
Yeah, from like TV and stuff.
What?
Like you thought like maybe it was drugs from like TV and stuff?
Yeah.
The officers, however, remained doubtful of her claims. They proceeded to test the substance, which turned out to be methamphetamine, an illegal recreational drug. The quantity found was not just minimal, it amounted to a substantial amount weighing over 100 grams. The boy explained to the officers that he had found several baggies in his mother's room and, out of curiosity, poured them out. Despite Kendra Long's attempts to deny any knowledge of the drugs, the evidence against her was overwhelming. The officers found it hard to believe that she was unaware of such a large quantity of methamphetamine in her own home.
It's not just like a little baggie, you know. Yeah, it's like one of my top 5, you know, in my 20-year career of meth hauls.
I can honestly say after 21 years, this is the first time that a kid's walked out with 12 pounds of meth in a baggie and handed it to us. If that is meth, then yeah, that's quite a bit of meth. It's not just, you know, recreational or personal use. It's like enough for, you know, a couple hundred people to party on a weekend. Over. Yeah.
You do have the right to remain silent.
Me?
Uh-huh. If you give up that right, you can say anything you say can will be used against you in a court of law. It's in your house. This is your house.
This is not my, I don't even know this was here. I can't even understand or fathom the fact that this is drugs in my house.
I mean, to me, it looks probably like methamphetamine, you know.
What is that?
You know what meth is.
Like speed or whatever. Like, I mean,
Come
what
on.
happens?
Everybody knows what meth is. You watch Breaking Bad. I mean, Jesus.
I have never seen Breaking Bad.
Well, you should.
Good job, buddy. Proud of you. You did the right thing.
Kendra Long was arrested and charged with drug trafficking and child abuse. She was later released on a $25,000 bond and was granted probation. However, this next case unfolds a couple who was arrested by cops after their child found wandering on the road. On June 24th, 2019, vigilant police officer encountered a 2-year-old child wandering unattended in the midst of a bustling street in Florida. The sight was harrowing. The child, clad in a dirty diaper and covered in bed bugs, had been left to navigate the streets without any semblance of parental supervision. Subsequent investigations revealed that in 2018, officers had visited the parent's home, resulting in the arrest of the mother for child neglect. During that incident, a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old were found home alone, prompting legal intervention.
Okay. Did we find? No.
I just pulled over. I found them.
They were walking in the road?
Yes, it's basically, he actually
Oh, I know where it is. I think I'm pretty sure I know which one. He's from that one right there.
Oh, good.
I'm pretty sure. Hey, buddy. You want to come to me, or are you good there with her?
Oh, look at this.
All right, let's go. Let me hang tight. Can you pull over here for me 1 second? I think I remember this guy. Does he say anything to you?
No,
He didn't say nothing, though?
no.
Oh, okay. Give me 1 second. Come here, buddy.
He almost ran out in front of my truck when I was trying to see his run in front of their car.
Gotcha. Jeez, Kristen. Give me one. Just hang tight for me 1 second, and I'll get all your information. You know, I don't want to say it's that trailer right there,
Right.
but I was out here for a similar incident, and it was that trailer right there. So I'm going to try to find the mom again.
Same child?
They were younger. They were younger, obviously, at the time, but
Oh.
that's why I'm kind of remembering him. You're a godsend today.
Yes.
Go ahead. Do you want to sit in the back of my car real quick? With the blue lights on? We'll put the blue lights on, all right? Woo! Look at you, man.
And that's so cool.
Right? Look at you, all right? You want to sit in your car?
Okay,
Go ahead,
yeah,
we're
that'd
attaching
be
cold, and
great.
I'll hang out here with him. What's up, little man? You like it in here?
Returning to the scene, the officer, not receiving a response at the parents' residence, diligently gathers details from witnesses who had seen the child on the street. Confronting Yajara and Jacob, the officer seeks explanations for their child's perilous predicament. Recognizing the urgent need for intervention, the officer calls the Department of Children and Families, DCF, to ensure the child's safety by potentially removing them from an environment of negligence. The situation takes a legal turn when the officer, frustrated by the parents' lack of responsibility, decides to make arrests.
You recognize me? You don't recognize me? I was here last time when this happened. You remember that? And your son today was in the street, walking out on US 1, and luckily some nice ladies saw him and stopped before he got smushed by a freaking car. You know, what were you guys doing in there?
We were just sleeping.
Just sleeping?
Yeah.
I've had enough of this with both of you.
What? So you arrested?
You both are getting arrested, so get your kid dressed.
For what?
Child neglect.
Why?
Come on. What do you mean, why? Have a seat in the back of my car. I've had enough of you guys. Sit in the back. Get in there.
Please, why?
What do you mean, why? Sit in the back of the car. Slide in the car now.
Sure.
Poor parenting. Add that one to the list. Turn around. Come here. You're next.
For what? Why
Put your hands behind your back.
am I getting arrested?
Child neglect. Put your hands behind your back.
What did I do though?
What did you do? It's what about you didn't do. You didn't watch your kid. Your kid's out on the road. This is a history with you two. I mean, this is just a circus.
The parents, arrested on charges of child neglect, are taken to the station where their bond is set at $5,000. But wait for this next case where a couple passed out drunk and let their kids wander off. On March 16th, 2024, Langley and Timothy Stevens were arrested on Daytona Beach. This is because of their carelessness and reckless behavior when deputies found them passed out drunk on the beach with their children nowhere to be found. As deputies continued to question the couple and search for their IDs, the situation escalated. Stevens, already stumbling, was eventually handcuffed as it became evident that he was unable to comprehend the severity of the situation.
Sheriff's office. Time to wake up. Time to wake up. Hey guys.
Your kids.
Right there.
Here and then I'm here.
Where's your ID? I don't have mine.
I don't know.
So give him your ID. That's what he wants your ID. Are they right here? What's in here?
I'll go with him. Tell me where your kids are. Nice name. How old are they? 7 to 8. Boys, girls, boy and a girl? Boy and a girl. Okay, you don't know where they are?
Eventually, Langley's grandfather was contacted to pick up the children, while both Langley and Stevens were placed under arrest. Langley's confrontational behavior continued even during the arrest process, as she expressed distrust towards law enforcement and first responders. As the reality of their situation sank in, Langley and Stevens realized the severity of their actions. Langley's expletive-laden outbursts and disbelief at the lack of someone to bond them out underscored their dire predicament. Despite their pleas and attempts to delay the inevitable, both were taken into custody.
I need you to come get the kids. Me and Timothy are both being arrested.
Is somebody able to come get the kids?
Come get the kids.
Why am I being arrested?
We are both being arrested.
Alcohol on the beach and child neglect.
So we're not allowed to have any beer at the beach?
It's illegal.
Huh?
It's illegal to have alcohol on the beach.
Is it?
Yes.
I thought it was not glass.
Nope, glass is not allowed, but neither is alcohol.
Can you please give
Because what
my
happens is people get drunk and then they'll drown in that urgent.
I only had like 2 beers.
2 is still illegal.
No, the f***ing cops here are kids. This lady is the only f***ing person that's been nice. Him, everybody else has been f***ing kids. So now we both go to f***ing jail. Who the f*** is gonna bond us out?
No one.
Exactly. Now my grandpa has to drive in 8 hours to get the goddamn kids. No, I wanna listen to what my grandpa has to say. I wanna make sure my kids are f***ing taken care of.
Stupid.
Langley and Stevens faced charges of DUI, but later released on $500 bond. Their reckless behavior not only endangered themselves, but also put their children at risk, leading to their arrest and subsequent legal proceedings. However, this case is the best example of kids sent parents to jail. 2023, a concerning incident involving a young girl and her mother unfolded in Florida. Veronica Elliott was arrested after her 7-year-old daughter wandered into a bar just after 2 a.m., seeking help. The girl informed bar staff that her mother had left her in the car. Authorities conducted an extensive search for nearly 4 hours before locating Elliott. The girl explained that her mother had left her in the car, promising it would only be for a few minutes, but never returned. She mentioned that she had fallen asleep and awoke to find her mother still absent. When asked if this had happened before, the girl said it had not, adding that her mother assured her it would be quick.
How you doing, man? So, Jason. So we've got a little girl inside, and her mom was here earlier. Okay. She looks just like her mom, which is like immediately when she came in after we closed. She walked up to the door, and she was immediately welcome. She's like, "Why is there a little kid here?" Because I actually got out of my seat and I was like, "Brought her kid to a bar this thing," and I realized she's just missing. She just doesn't know her mom is. Where'd you walk from?
I walked from my car.
All right, this is on you guys. We're out.
It's okay. Tell us where you came from, okay?
You want to sit in that comfy booth with them?
You want to sit with us? It's okay.
Where's your SpongeBob ice cream?
It melted.
It melted? You let it just melt all the way?
What's your mom's name?
Her name is Veronica Roxanne.
Veronica, what was the last name? Roxanne Bell? Okay. You're awesome at this.
Where's your mommy at?
Sit next to me if you need to, okay?
You don't know? You said you walked from your car.
Yeah, because I fell asleep during it, and then she hasn't been there ever since. Because we got there in like 10 minutes, and then my mom said it wouldn't be long, and then she after like 5 to 10 minutes, she just haven't came back.
Okay. Where is your car around here somewhere?
Yeah, it's over there. I can show you it.
Yeah, let's do that. Easy way to solve this.
The officers then decided to check the car to see if they could find any clues. During the search, they found Elliott's phone and car keys in the vehicle. The police continued their search, eventually finding Elliott in another vehicle in the parking lot. When confronted, Elliott appeared disoriented and claimed she had no recollection of the night's events after having a few drinks. She admitted to having consumed 2 beers before arriving at the bar and 1 beer after arriving. She stated that she met a friend named Ron at the bar, but couldn't remember anything beyond that point. Elliot asserted that she was not an alcoholic and had not used hard drugs for years. Elliot was visibly distressed and apologized repeatedly, emphasizing that she never intended to leave her daughter alone for an extended period. She also mentioned that her daughter's father had been murdered the previous year, which had taken a significant emotional toll on her.
These guys are just helping us. Okay?
Okay.
You tell them anything that you feel like you need to tell them.
And they found skydive the land.
Phone.
You found Skydive the
Phone?
land?
Get her the phone number. Oh, yeah.
My mom usually takes her.
You left her phone underneath? Where from? Which car?
Over there.
Okay. You realize it's 6:30 in the morning, right?
I do now.
And you realize that your daughter, 7?
Yes.
7 years old, has been by herself with us for 4?
No.
For 4 hours? You understand my frustration with this whole situation,
I do.
right?
Right. Well, I just came up here to say hi to my friend, have a drink, and then leave. But like, obviously, it didn't turn out that way.
You're facing possible charges of child neglect, child endangerment.
Ultimately, Elliot was charged with child neglect and child endangerment. But hold on your seats because this next case is more shocking than the others. On March 31st, 2022, when the officers discovered Hope intoxicated and asleep in her car with the engine running, a situation made even more distressing by the presence of her 2 children. Concerned citizens had alerted the police, expressing worry about the well-being of both Hope and her kids. However, the officers, detecting the odor of alcohol, became increasingly suspicious. Despite Hope's denial of any alcohol consumption, her slurred speech and inability to follow instructions painted a different picture. Hope eventually handed over her ID, but engaged in a verbal dispute with the officers, maintaining her innocence.
People were kind of concerned saying you guys were out here sleeping and want to make sure you were okay. Okay, what's going on? Why are you sleeping out here in the parking lot?
Because I took a nap.
Okay, where do you live? 1324 code 2. Okay. Are your kids okay? Okay, why are you sleeping in the parking lot?
Because I'm tired.
Okay, where do you live?
I live.
How much have you been drinking today? Why don't you turn the car off first? Let's turn the car off first. How much have you drank tonight? You sure? And now when you roll up the window, I can smell alcohol. I can smell sweet odor of alcohol coming from you.
I don't think so.
The officers, determined to assess Hope's sobriety, requested her to step out of the vehicle for field sobriety tests. However, Hope vehemently refused, insisting on calling her attorney. Subsequent investigations revealed that Hope's blood test not only confirmed alcohol intoxication, but also detected THC, an active component in marijuana. Her behavior, including threats to file complaints and accusations against the officers, added another layer of complexity to the already fraught situation.
I can do all these things. Okay? Step on out of the vehicle. Step on out of the vehicle for me. Step on out or I'm pulling you out. Again, you have 2 kids in this car. You have 2 kids in this car. Don't embarrass you in front of your kids.
I'm not embarrassed.
Step out of the car.
Can you tell me why you're...
Step out of the car so I can make sure you are sober and able to be a competent adult in front of these kids.
I am a competent adult.
Okay, then step out of the car.
I would like to call my attorney.
Step out of the car.
I would like to call my attorney.
You are not calling your attorney anyone right now. Right now, the 2 things you're going to do is you're going to stand here. Do you consent to providing field sobriety tests?
Hope's arrest brought to light charges of driving while intoxicated, DWI, child abuse, and resisting arrest. Following her arrest, a warrant was obtained for a blood draw to confirm the presence of alcohol. The subsequent test results unveiled not only alcohol, but also THC in Hope's system. Surprisingly, the officers up until this point had been unaware of Hope's identity as an Olympic superstar. In a plea deal, the charges of child abuse and resisting arrest were dropped, while Hope willingly entered a 30-day alcohol abuse program. That's all for this video. We hope you have enjoyed this video a lot. Have you encountered similar situations in your life? Let us know in the comment section. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon for more interesting videos like this. Thank you for watching our video.